you had a lot of people just playing football from the streets. And then as time went on, some countries, the football on the streets, it kind of died out. Places in South America, part of Africa, maybe the Caribbean, some places are really poor parts in Europe still have that type of football on the streets, kind of almost academies, without paying for them. See how things have evolved, and then most things have gone into academies now. Now they're trying to replicate the academy kind of off-the-cuff street football inside academies. I don't know how that's going to work. So things are evolving all the time. Technology as well, but the way people fitness-wise, the way people operations and things like that, everything's moved on in a better way. But for me, the good thing about football is that it's always evolving, and you have to be almost play to your strengths, play to your country's strengths, and then that's how you're going to nurture the next future of footballers that can not only play in their country, but then they can go out and hold their own in other countries and some of the main leagues around the world. I think you have to have the data in the right position. You have to position it in the right position. I think sometimes when you have data too far and it encroaches on everything and you think it's going to be the God is going to cure everything, that's not right. And then sometimes, you don't want to say data and I'm knowledgeable and I played the game and data is out. I mean, you just have to position in the right place to kind of, bring the future in, but also pay homage to the past. Pay homage to guys who have been playing football for a long time or watching football for a long time and they know football inside out. You have to play a part. If you marry it, it's all about marrying it in the right position and position it and bring it together so both parties have, they can show off the best parts of them and come together. And that's what it's all about going forward. Identifying players. Like you look at India's vast, but do they actually know what they've got quality-wise? If you can bring that all together and have that monetized, have that almost kind of, data and the video and the health and the understanding of football, and then you bring it together to people can watch and see how people are progressing, then you can see what you've got. Not straight away, but maybe in 5, 10 years time, maybe 15 years time, then you've got a whole lot of data, you've controlled, and also other people can jump in, like the referees can get better, the coaches can get better. It's not going to replace coaching completely, but if you marry it together, that's where I think the future is. I think that's a good thing because you look at FIFA. FIFA's already, my old boss, Arsene Wenger, he's already been to India. Obviously he likes India. It's vast. I think, I think they put some money and put some kind of intelligence behind it to kind of help India. Whether that's going to be enough, I'm not too sure. But that's what it's all about. Looking at India, the vastness, and yes, cricket. I don't think you're ever going to take cricket, but there's a lot of people into other sports in India. So, if you can take, 10% of 1 billion people there, I think that's all you need. You just need to start, that's the main thing. Start and have conviction, not start and fade out. That's where I think India needs to, maintain it and understand you're not going to get results straight away, but in the long term, if you look at the long game, I think you'll be successful. Well, I think for me, it's very relaxed. I was here last night with a black tide event, and saw some wonderful people receiving great prizes, and I think that's really good to kind of have that to recognise people doing really good in different fields. Also, you've got the right people in the room. That's key as well, and the willingness to kind of understand and embrace the future. And that's what it's all about for me, to be in a place where people are looking at the future, embracing it, a little bit of risk management as well, risk capital, and because sometimes you need that. You need guys and girls who want to do that. And I think India, with a technology kind of powerhouse back home in India, can definitely help the UK and investments and ideas and engineers and developers. And if you can marry up and find the right people in the right positions, that's what it's all about in the future. And being in these places, the more people you talk to, there's going to be one person in the room that's going to connect with you. And sometimes that's what you need with an investor or a strategic investor. That's what you want. You just want the right people in your team to kind of progress.